Halo Lur, selamat datang kembali dengan channel Rafiko. Admin doakan semoga semua selalu dalam keadaan sehat. Amin. Kali ini, kita akan menyaksikan reaksi dari dua reaktor saat memeriksa Alip Bata review gitar. Tanpa berlama-lama, mari kita mulai Lur.
Without further ado, let's check this out. I'm hyped. This will be mon top for sure. Super Mario Bros. Shirt. Lighting up a cigarette. Already love the start of it. He's so calm.
Kali ini saya akan mendemonstrasikan gitar dengan preamp transkustik.
Acoustic guitar.
Ini saya rekam langsung ditodong pakai Zoom H2n.
He's so badass. I see his signature on the guitar. Okay.
The show too, I love it.
Ini preampnya belum tak nyalain. Kita coba dulu polosannya ya.
Let's try it plain first. Look at his warm up. Oh, jeez.
Ada suara bakul es netaan. Hele. Selama pula.
What did he say, guys? Let me know. I keep getting these notifications.
Come on. So Alip Bata is that guy that you have on your team that warms up with a 360 windmill dunk just to be like, oh, let's see if I can jump today. He's this Alip Bata's coming in, just talking to say, let's go try this out. And he literally is throwing out every single move that I possibly can even think of, and it just looks so effortless for him. So when you haven't seen Alip Bata for a bit, I know a lot of you see him every single day, so maybe sometimes the oddness can escape you, but that's why every time I come to him when it's been a bit, it's just like, wow, he really is this quick and works this fast.
That's so cool, man. He just does that so smooth, man. It's insane. I love this dude, and I know I've heard this song before, him playing this, but still he can play this 1,000 times and I'll still be impressed. This is like a really cool song to learn, honestly, and he makes it look real easy, but once again, it's incredibly difficult.
And this efficient and so unique, and it's just a trademark style that you can appreciate to someone who loves the craft of guitar, and he's just a master.
Bro! What the fuck? Man even ended with a picture.
Ini belum dinyalakan preampnya ya. Sekarang kita coba nyalakan preampnya. Ini ada beberapa efek nih di sini. Kita coba satu-satu.
The thing is, listen, practice makes perfect, but I feel like even if you would have played guitar 24/7 for years, every single day, hours upon hours, will you still be as talented as the level as Alip Ba Ta?
Come on, oh my god, I envy the talent and the skill, but something I had to pause to say is he's doing a review here, so I wonder if he does reviews for just whatever he buys, but I'm curious if he has anyone that's sponsoring him. I know a lot of incredible guitarists have incredible sponsorships from great guitar brands, so I think someone like Alip Ba Ta, even though it's a new thing with like YouTube, but the world's changing. I wonder if there's people that are trying to find people on YouTube to then start sponsoring with guitars, because we saw with Megadeth.
Kita coba dari chorus. Lagi.
To sing.
When the Mastodon guitarist left the band recently, they had to get someone from YouTube to go and fill their spot. So the reason why I think maybe some sponsors would go to YouTube guitarist tradition might actually happen now. So I'm very curious if maybe that's what he's doing here too, is with a sponsored amp or a guitar, and he's trying to show it off, because he's sure having a lot of respect to when there's things going by in the background here, when it's making a lot of noise. He doesn't really want to play during that time, and it's so cool to see that as well, because everyone loves to see the behind the scenes and not the fully edited stuff. And normally Alip Ba Ta is just a straight play and
I don't know how he ends up with like an harmonic pitch, but that was a harmonic pitch in a chord. How did you do that, man? How do you manage to make your guitar sound like that? Or like some guitarists, I just sit back and wonder, how do you make your guitar sound like that? For one, Jimi Hendrix, of course. For two, what was that one guy? I just had it on the tip of my tongue, man. Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. That guy can like really make his guitar scream and cry and yeep. Like, he can make his guitar sound like a horse. And I know that it's all electric, right? Not acoustic.
Oh, come on, yes. Oh, come on, I don't even know this song is just so good. What a magician. Oh,
itu chorusnya bisa disetel, bisa digedein.
this is a treat. I know how fun. I think I'm not an incredible guitarist by any means, and I can play parts of songs, not even really full songs. And there's only a couple songs I can do fully. But if you hear me at my peak, it's after I've been playing for 2 hours, and then I've made a medley of songs I made a medley song of all the things that I know, and I kind of collaborated them together and like chained them all together so it sounds like one huge song. And if you heard me just play that part, kind of, that's like me at my best, and that's what it looks like he can do just on a warm-up. He's literally just whatever, because he knows the tone, he goes and plays it, then he can tell what tone would suit a song, and then he plays that song with that tone now because he's trying to show you all the different sounds of what this amp and guitar can bring out. So you as a music lover, you could see him loving it. He smiled so much once he played it, and it really was a different feel. And that's the coolest thing about the amp, and that's why it is a whole different level if you get the amp with the guitar too.
Selanjutnya kita coba
It's just a pleasure to listen to this dude in general. See him play guitar is just it's mind-baffling to me. Every single time.
Mohon maaf ya kalau
for 4 years
ada suara-suara alam. Ini reverbnya ya guys, reverb nih, mantap nih.
Don't forget your cigarette.
Reverb pakai lagu apa ya?
And if you know what songs he used, y'all, put it in the comments below so I know.
I like both. I do prefer electric because it's just more badass, but acoustic can be beautiful as well, done in a proper way like Alip does. But just some people, it's just incredible. I do sincerely believe that playing guitar, the guitar is the coolest, most badass instrument that exists. Number 2 for me is drumming. Drumming is number 2 because it's also really badass and therapeutic. Just fucking smash the actual heck out of it. I absolutely love that. My neighbors don't love that. I do. But those are 2 badass instruments. Before he plays the rest of it, I've actually watched The Godfather last week for the first time ever, because I have a whole list of movies that I want to watch, right? And I'm going to show you guys real quick for people who are interested in movies and such. Because there are a lot of classic movies with high ratings that I have never watched, and I think if you name these movies to kids nowadays, they will not know it. So I think it's unfortunate, and I don't want that culture to die, and I think that exploring especially older movies that are actually better movies in general than newer movies, because it has a way larger cultural impact and are basically like the startup of newer movies. Newer movies get a lot of inspiration of older movies.
Spanish guitar sounding. Some Santana. His hammer-on skills, next level, impeccable. Bravo. Yeah, bravo indeed.
Menyala. Ya kurang lebih seperti itu.
Mantap guys. That bend. Awesome. Oh, you could say that again.
Menyala. Ya kurang lebih seperti itu.
You like playing that a lot. I can see that.
Ya seperti itulah pokoknya.
Dua reaktor tampak antusias saat menyaksikan Alip Bata mereview gitar barunya. Dari awal, mereka sudah terpukau dengan cara Alip Bata memperlakukan instrumen tersebut, penuh ketenangan namun jelas terlihat kecintaan mendalam terhadap alat musik itu. Ketika ia mulai memetik senar untuk menguji suara gitar tersebut, keduanya langsung tersenyum, mendengar resonansi yang hangat dan detail nada yang sangat bersih. Alip Bata tak banyak bicara, ia langsung menunjukkannya lewat permainan. Lagu pertama yang ia mainkan dengan gaya fingerstyle memecah keheningan dengan cara yang menakjubkan. Para reaktor tampak tercengang mendengar bagaimana gitar itu merespons dengan sangat baik setiap teknik yang ia gunakan, dari harmonik lembut hingga bassline yang bergemuruh namun tetap terkontrol. Saat ia berpindah ke lagu kedua, suasana menjadi lebih intens. Permainan ritmis yang kompleks dikombinasikan dengan melodi utama yang mengalun indah membuat para reaktor terdiam penuh takjub. Mereka terhanyut dalam setiap detailnya, dari ketukan ringan jari di bodi gitar hingga teknik pull-off yang dieksekusi dengan presisi sempurna. Reaktor pertama tampak memperhatikan dengan seksama setiap pergerakan jari Alip Bata. Ia terkesan bagaimana permainan kompleks itu dilakukan tanpa ekspresi berlebihan. Seolah semua teknik rumit itu menjadi bagian alami dari dirinya. Ia menyebut permainan tersebut sebagai energi yang tenang, karena kekuatannya justru datang dari kehalusan dan kendali penuh terhadap instrumen. Lagu ketiga yang dibawakan Alip Bata memiliki tempo yang lebih lambat, namun syarat nuansa. Para reaktor mengakui bahwa gitar yang ia review ini memiliki karakter suara yang kaya, dan di tangan Alip Bata, setiap nada terdengar hidup. Kombinasi open string dan sentuhan lembut di bagian bridge menambahkan warna emosional yang dalam pada keseluruhan penampilan. Mereka semakin yakin bahwa yang mereka saksikan bukan hanya review gitar biasa, tetapi semacam pertunjukan yang menyatu antara manusia dan instrumen. Tak ada pamer keterampilan, tak ada upaya untuk memikat lewat kecepatan, hanya aliran musik yang jujur dan menyentuh. Para reaktor saling melirik dan mengangguk, seperti sepakat bahwa gitar ini telah dipresentasikan dengan cara terbaik. Setelah lagu terakhir dimainkan, suasana sejenak hening. Para reaktor menghela napas panjang, seolah butuh waktu untuk mencerna pengalaman musikal yang baru saja mereka alami. Mereka mengakui bahwa review ini adalah bentuk penghormatan terhadap gitar itu sendiri, dan bahwa Alip Bata telah menunjukkan esensi sejati dari bermain musik, bukan soal seberapa hebat seseorang bisa bermain, tapi seberapa dalam ia bisa membuat orang lain merasakan. Itulah Lur untuk reaksi kali ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di video lainnya bersama channel Rafiko. Admin ucapkan terima kasih telah menonton.